know, it's been a few months since we've had an opening, and you know, everybody, it's great to see you. So many new faces, and a wonderful artist, Jane. Jane O'Hara. Now, there's two things. One, it's a good thing to have this many people here because it's fun to have a party, but make sure that you get a chance, when you want to see a painting, just take your arms and just push everybody away, push them back so you can see the artwork, because it is really worth seeing. I don't know Jane that well, but I feel like I've known her for a long time.
That annoying.
It's, yeah. It wasn't staged, but thank you for the lead-in on that. That was very good. I think, you know, there is something going on with this work that really touched me. And I just got a sense about Jane, just look at her eyes. You know, there's a little devil back there. You just know that. You know that. And like that, it's also true with her paintings. And I think that take the time to really, you know, after you get, oh, that's great, that's beautiful, that's nice, to look at it, and you might see some other things going on there, and some people more easily than others, but definitely take the time to look and see, because Jane is, I think, a very deep thinker and a very deep artist, and she has a passion for animals, and she also has, I think, a sixth sense about the world that animals must exist in. And somehow, with a lot of these paintings, you get the sense that they realize there's humans around somewhere, but it's not really that big a deal to them. And I think that you capture that beautifully. This painting is, you know, it's found a really wonderful space to be shown. And you look at it and you think, oh, that's great. It's a night out at the circus. These are beautiful, you know, elephants. And then you start to ask yourself, yeah, they are beautiful. Well, what's their world? And it's kind of like, because of the eyes and the way that you look at it, you almost have a very wonderful invitation to kind of go into their world. And I really like that about her work. But now that I've said that, I want you to say something. And I want to welcome all of your friends, because there's a lot of new faces to Gallery 55. And welcome to come. And please finish the wine, because otherwise we'll just drink it this weekend and that won't be good. But, you know, enjoy yourselves, but do please take the time to look at each of these pieces of artwork. They're really wonderful, and we're very proud to have Jane's work here. So I'm going to turn it over to Jane, but and after you're done, I have a couple more things I want to say. So thank you, Jane.
Thank you.
All for coming. I'm so happy. John, thank you so much. I really am so thrilled, and I'm so happy you invited me to be in your beautiful gallery, and I'm meeting a lot of your beautiful friends, and it's very exciting. And Meg, I have to say, Meg is hidden somewhere in here. There you are. Meg put us together. Meg is another happy Facebook story where we reunited from high school, and Meg looked at my work and thought John might like it, and she was right. So it was a wonderful story. And I have a friend who said you should definitely write down your thoughts, and I didn't do that. So I love animals, and I like to paint them into settings that are unusual. I like to say something about that animal, whether it's, you know, whether it's their vulnerability or their beauty or the humor, their bigger than life personality. I'm captivated by animals, and maybe it's because they can't speak for themselves that I love to try and say something. You know, some of my pieces, I'm sure you notice, have more of a message going on than others. This one that was on the invitation, Sacrifice, was a piece that was an idea that came to me when I went to the Byzantium show at the Metropolitan years ago. And I was just struck by all the saints who had sacrificed their lives for God, for what they believed in. And obviously animals have no choice for this sacrifice, so it's not quite the same, but it is a power bigger than them. And so I just had the idea to use that same format of the icon. And as John pointed out, this was inspired by the circus and what goes on in the circus. And elephants are just such loving, gentle creatures, and they don't naturally want to get on their balls. So what goes on to make them do that is something I felt needed to be expressed. And then I have some other pieces that the Cenotes Pub, which is back there. That's I was doing some cave diving in cenotes, and there's these sort of semi-wild dogs around waiting for sandwich snacks. So this dog was so funny, you know, this is sort of short, squat little guy who obviously had been around Cenotes dive site for many, many a sandwich, I think. And I used some broken glass as a frame on that, sort of using the idea of the environment that he was hanging out in. And so, but on the other hand, I also really love doing animal portraits, and for those more fortunate pups and cats and pigs and whatever. And I just enjoy trying to capture something about their personality. And so, now I'm running out of spots. Yay!
What do you think about, or are you cognizant of thinking about anything while you're painting their eyes? Because I'm so struck by all of the eyes, that these, like, animals are speechless linguistically, but yet their eyes seem to speak so much. Like, what's going on with you as an artist as you paint them all?
Well, yeah, I mean, eyes certainly are, what is it, windows to the soul? And, you know, I mean, sometimes I get very emotional painting the eyes of the animals I'm painting, you know, just,
because they're looking at you.
Yeah, they are.
So, do you cry when you paint them?
I shed a tear or two, I think, on Sacrifice, for sure. And, oh, and the rats, those are, yeah.
And they're loving rats.
Yeah, that's true.
Any other burning questions for the artist?
Did you mention her blog?
I didn't. Why don't you mention your blog?
I have a blog.
She has a
The Animal Lounge.
And she has business cards, so you can contact her so that you can...
Lori's my PR person.
Yeah, we love her. She said, make sure that you sign the guest book, too, because
Yeah.
Lori's been really good about getting that around.
There were only a few subsequences.
So, I guess, thank you all again. Please take the time to look at these paintings. They're really wonderful. You know, grab Jane, make her talk to you, you know, but really just have a really nice evening. And that's what this is about. Please take a look. So enjoy the evening. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.